Hey y'all, Michelle Raza here with the Finding Yourself Book Club. Today we're going to talk about Lindsay Gibson's Recovering from Emotionally Immature Parents. We've been talking all the way through chapter 5, and we took our time in that chapter. We were talking about skills to manage and evade coercions or emotional takeovers. Please do check out our website if you get a chance. We're at www.findingyourselfsatx.com. There you can take our free life balance questionnaire and submit it to us. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix the cam. You can also just fill out a contact form and we'll be in touch. The first consult is always free and there's no obligation thereafter. So today we're going to dive into chapter 6, EI Parents Are Hostile Toward Your Inner World. How to defend your right to your innermost experiences. It's hard to be yourself with EI parents. Some children of EI parents act out their distress by defying their parent. But if you are a thinker and internalize things, you may be more self-inhibiting. Around your parents, you may hide your individuality a bit and interact in ways that keep things smooth between you. You may always feel a little nervous around your EI parent, censoring and thinking twice before you speak. What makes you so cautious about expressing yourself? It's because EIPs are so quick to judge and ridicule other people's inner experiences. To them, your inner world is unnecessary, a needless distraction from what they consider important. They expect you to agree with them, so whenever you express a different opinion or say how you feel, they take it as disrespectful. They act as if anything going on inside you has no merit unless they approve. In this chapter, we are going to see how EI parents' hostile attitude toward your inner world can teach you to mistrust and even feel ashamed of your inner experiences, thereby undermining your self-confidence. EIPs instinctively don't want you to rely on your inner guidance because then you'll be much harder to control. Our goal here is to see through their demoralizing judgments to support your own feelings and point of view. So the next video, let me just give you kind of a guideline of what we're going to talk about in the next few videos. The next video, we're going to talk about the importance of your inner world and what it gives you. And the video after that, we will talk about EIP's attitudes toward your inner world. Okay? Then after that, why EIPs are so hostile toward your inner world. And lastly, how you learn to turn against your inner world. Before we go into a series of mini videos, just like we did in chapter 5, we're going to go step by step how to protect your right to your inner world. And then that's the end of this chapter. So we will spend quite a bit of time on this chapter. I really got a lot of good feedback on the John Gottman series and going into the 10 other ways to betray your lover. So total ways are 11, the first of which being overall direct cheating. But then the 10 other ways are not so intuitive. They're somewhat counterintuitive. And so based on the feedback that I got from that series and that session, that's why for Lindsay in Dr. Gibson in chapter 5, I went, strategy by strategy of the ways to avoid emotional takeovers. And that's why we'll do the same type of thing here in getting back your inner world and learning how to protect your inner world. It really is important. And it really is something that when you've been raised by emotionally immature parents, you never quite feel comfortable expressing yourself because no matter what you say, some type of criticism is going to come out of it. And a lot of times, it's like a hobby. They just make you feel small. They make you feel small. And I think I've said this in multiple videos. They may not be doing it on purpose. It may be subconscious. But whatever you say is going to be criticized and ridiculed. So you learn just not really to say much. And that's the safe way to be. And ultimately, when you're dealing with EIPs, that might be the right strategy to avoid their criticism and ridicule, etc. But that's not a way to live. That's not a way to live, and you yourself, you have value and you deserve to be heard. It's really important, and I want you to take a second and think about that. Do you feel heard in your relationships? Do you have safe people in your life that you can share your inner world and your feelings with? Because if you don't, it really does impact you, and in a negative way. And so what you want to do is find that person or those people that you can be safe around and that you can be you around, and where they won't criticize you or judge you for every little thing that you say, and they allow you to be you and just have fun and joke, and it brings out the best in people. Those types of supporting, non-judgmental, nurturing relationships. So I hope you have that. And if you don't have that, I hope that you can start working on finding it. And if you would like some help, please feel free to call me and we can work out the details of when we could meet. Please do like and subscribe this and the other videos. It really does help us little YouTubers. And check out our website. We're at www.findingyourselfsatx.com. Take care, y'all. We'll talk soon.